Hi guys, it's Kay from Happy Trails Hiking. Matt and I are starting a new version of our project called Park Tours. Episode 1 starts with Taum Sauk Mountain State Park.
This morning we're loading up the truck and headed out to Taum Sauk Mountain State Park, the highest point in Missouri. Looks like we're going to have a really pretty day to hike. It's summer-like temperatures, but in the fall, so we'll get some pretty fall colors too. Matt's ready to go.
The drive to Taum Sauk Mountain State Park was made even better because the sunrise was so beautiful. There are several places you can stop along the way for great views and to stretch your legs.
The first stop on our trip this morning is the Taum Sauk Mountain State Park Overlook. You'll run into this immediately as you enter the park.
We've stopped at the lookout area as you first come into the park, and they've got a really cool sign that tells you what are all the mountains and valleys that you're looking at. And then you get to see this view. Thought we'd mention that in our pack today we have 2 liters of water and of course a trekker and some food and things. And even though we're only planning to go 3 to 5 miles, we are prepared for further if need be. Hopefully not need be. But if we want to go further, we can because we've got plenty of water. We've got our maps ready and our GPS, and Matt's got his compass in case the GPS runs out of batteries. And it looks like we're going to have a beautiful day. It's around 68 degrees. It's supposed to get up to like 72 today. So we're excited to get out on the trail, and we're happy that we're prepared.
Immediately after the overlook on the gravel road is the parking lot to Mina Sauk Falls Trail. We're going to spend most of our time here today as we hike towards waterfall and other interesting things.
Today we're going to do the Mina Sauk Falls Trail. It's a wet weather falls, so we may not see any falls at all, but we're also headed to the highest point in the state, and we'll talk about that when we get there. It also joins with the Ozark Trail. That's going to be blazed with the OT, and Mina Sauk Falls Trail will be blazed in that orangey red color.
First stop immediately off of the trailhead, the highest point in the state of Missouri.
So we are at the highest point in the state of Missouri, and I would just like to say, since I am standing on this rock above where Matt is, I am actually on the highest point in the state of Missouri. This is our branch off from the Ozark Trail. We're going to take the Mina Sauk Falls Trail. See that first, but we'll join up with the Ozark Trail a little bit later for some more adventures. Matt found our lunch spot. He's getting his peanut butter jelly.
Well, friends, welcome to Mina Sauk Falls. It's about 132 feet, although clearly this part that we're looking at now is not 132 feet. I just happen to be sitting in the middle of the waterfall. And because it's a wet weather fall only, I can do that. As we look out to the west, that's where the waterfall would go, and most of the height of the waterfall we cannot actually see from here, so I'm going to move around and see if I can find a better view. So at this point I've actually moved from up there, and I've come downstream a little bit. And now as we look out towards the west, we can see the true elevation change of this waterfall, which is really just a trickle right now. I'm happy we got at least that.
We very much enjoyed our lunch climbing around on the rocks at Mina Sauk Falls. We're now going to take the 1 mile hike down to Devils Tollgate and see what that looks like. We're really excited about that. We've read some neat stuff about it. Devils Tollgate. It's volcanic rhyolite rocks, and it's 50 feet long and 30 feet tall, and it's pretty impressive little passageway and a popular little place here on the Ozark Trail. This is Taum Sauk Creek, just right next to Devils Tollgate. It's running nicely today. So we're back at the waterfall. So basically we
started here. Parking lot is essentially there. Came around this side of the loop and then saw the waterfall here. Went a little further down and saw the toll gate. Came back up that little part. So now we're going to finish up the loop by going this section and then back to the vehicle.
So there's camping here at Taum Sauk Mountain State Park as well. This is a special use area or a group campsite. All the other campsites are primitive tent camping. No pop-ups or other campers are allowed. There's vault toilets and water available.
Matt and I enjoyed Taum Sauk Mountain State Park so much. Mina Sauk Falls Trail might be our new favorite trail in Missouri. We hope you enjoyed the park tour. Until next time, this is Kay and Matt from Happy Trails Hiking. Keep on trekking.